ready for some Friday video time? So today we're actually going to start where we left off last week. Last week's big lesson was to stop waiting. To stop waiting, period. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Stop waiting until the fear goes away. So stop waiting until someone applauds what you're doing. So yeah, I gave you a homework to execute, to actually take action and make something, anything, happen. And I actually want to know how that felt for you. How are you feeling? Was it nerve-wracking? Was it empowering? Are you more scared than how you started? Are you excited for the next step to come? Make sure before you leave today to actually let me know how that experience was for you. Now, let me take things further. I want to know how your business plan has been unfolding. Because if it happened similar to what it did to me and most of my clients, you're going to start to realize that things don't actually unfold exactly like we crafted them. And that's not always a bad thing. It's actually a pretty neat surprise. So again, things don't always happen the way we plan them. I'm going to share a personal story so you don't feel alone and so you understand what I want to get out from today's video. So when I quit my job, I had a background in painting. I went to school for painting. I went to school for communication. And I thought I would be spending the majority of my time painting, doing exhibitions, and selling my paintings and working for advertising agencies, crafting logos or working on branding campaigns, something along those lines. So, because I'm very organized and I'm very methodical, I had crafted this perfectly unbreakable business plan that was going to go perfectly. I had every day crafted out. And I was surprised to see that after day 3, I started to get bored of painting. I actually didn't enjoy it that much. I enjoyed doing it as a hobby. I enjoyed doing it for my friends. I enjoyed doing it to hang paintings in my house. But actually, I didn't like doing it for my business. And I was actually scared of accepting this to myself. I was like, I spent 7 years studying this, and now I'm going to raise my hand and say to my parents and the whole world that I don't want to paint anymore. I was scared. I was really scared of accepting this. And so I tried not to panic. I breathed deeply, counted to 10, and I told myself, let's play a little bit to see how things go. So I started painting on smaller formats. I started painting on paper. I bought myself a scanner. I started making printables. I started working with clients. I started doing logos. I started doing free download files and things like that. And oh my God, I was so passionate. I was more excited than ever before, and I was excited to know that my business plan was actually going better than I had planned, but it wasn't and it didn't look exactly like I had it in my brain and like I thought my heart would execute things. So where I'm going with this is that I don't want you to pick one shiny egg and put it in one big basket and rely 100% on that sole thing. Multiple revenue streams are a great thing. Allowing yourself time to play is a great thing, especially in the beginning stages. So you can discover what you really enjoy doing. Remember that this is not a hobby for most of us. This is our life mission, and this is something that we have to enjoy doing every single day. So it might look different from what you thought. I have a friend actually who loved knitting, and when she started doing it as a regular basis, she started hating it. I don't want you to hate your hobbies. Leave it as hobbies. And for your business, try to pick different things that excite you. Put a lot of eggs in different baskets and see what how the market replies to you. See how you reply. See if you want to wake up every morning or if you're dragging your feet along. If you're dragging your feet along, that's a sign that you want to be changing your business model a little bit. So again, let's recap. It's not always what you think. Allow yourself to experiment. Allow yourself wiggle room to dance, to rock and roll, to buy new supplies and discover new techniques. Business plans that are flexible, that are malleable, are most likely to succeed than those that are fixed and rigid. So today, the homework that I have for you is to experiment, to branch out, to allow yourself to accept that what you're doing might not be what you're really, truly passionate about. Let me know how you feel, and I will be in the comment section below, ready to tackle all your questions and even more. Till next Friday for more empowering business advice. Bye-bye. I was screwed. I didn't want to paint anymore, and I had all these canvases running around, and I was like, what the hell? O sea, Mayi, ¿qué rayos te pasa? And then I started talking in Spanish. Not